It happened down in near Zilker Park this morning. Austin police say a police officer with APD has been shot.
Yes, around 4 this morning. The area here, you're looking at a map of the area near Zilker Park, Barton Springs Road, and AZ Morton Road. We've got senior reporter Tony Plahetsky on the phone right now. Tony, I know you're gathering more information. What do you know?
Well, a piece of good news, and this is coming from Michael Bullock, who is the president of the Austin Police Association. He is saying that the officer is expected to survive his injuries. Authorities are telling me that they don't exactly yet know what led to all of this, but that police officers apparently were in this area at the time. They were not responding to an emergency call when this gunfire occurred. I also want to tell you within the last few minutes, we have gotten an emergency alert notice for people in the area of Zilker Park. They are asking people in that area to shelter in place. They say that they should also be on the lookout for a potential suspect. That suspect is being described as a white male, last seen wearing a green shirt and tan pants. He is, of course, considered armed and dangerous. Again, this is for people, particularly in that Zilker Park area. They are asking anyone, if they see him, to call 911. But again, according to Michael Bullock, the president of the Austin Police Association, who has been briefed on what has happened and the officer's condition, that Austin police officer is expected to survive after being shot this morning.
Tony, you mentioned the officers were not there specifically for an incident involving this person. Do you have any idea of what happened at the time? What was going on when this occurred?
They are still gathering that. It's not unusual for police officers to, for example, conduct what they call directed patrols. So maybe they're in a particular area just watching for maybe people running stop signs or speeding through a certain area. They may have just been there. The distinction, though, that I think authorities are trying to make is that apparently, again, this is all based on very early information, very preliminary information, is that this was not some sort of emergency call that they were responding to. But that is all now part of this rapidly unfolding investigation. But again, the other message that police are wanting to get out this morning is that there is a gunman, there is a suspect on the loose. And so because of that, they are asking people in that area to shelter in place, to not leave their homes. And also, should they leave their homes, if they see this suspect, to urgently call 911.
Yes, very good point. Like you said, that suspect is considered armed and dangerous. Tony, Austin police tweeted out that the officer was injured, but then they also said another person was injured. Do we know who that person might be? Is that a person, an officer, or just a bystander, or we're still trying to gather information on that?
It's still trying to gather information on that at this time. Again, I can tell you that the highest levels of the Austin Police Department are on the scene as well. They are trying to, get the earliest information out to the public as they can. Again, when there's a public threat, like there is apparently one in this case, they want to get that information out urgently as they try to untangle everything that has happened this morning.
That is senior reporter Tony Plahetsky with the very latest. Again, an APD officer shot near Zilker Park this morning around 4 a.m. As Tony just reported, that officer expected to survive, but the gunman, the shooter, still on the loose in that area, and a shelter in place has been issued for that area just south of the river there near the Zilker Park community. Tony, thank you so much. Get back in touch with us if you have more information. We'd love to hear the very latest as you learn it as well. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
You think about that area, Brian, that area gets very packed, especially as people wake up, head to Zilker Park, walking their dogs and all that. So they want to make sure that everybody understands it's kind of a shelter in place and just be on alert.
Be on alert for sure this morning.